तो it will just give me I by 2. Agreed? Agreed or not? See, if I multiply both the side, then I square is minus 1. Minus 1 will get cancelled. So this is what. So can I substitute it here? Can I write this as 1 by 2 dou f by dou x plus I times dou f by dou y? Can I do that? Yes? Nice, no? Okay. Now what is the use of this? You will see there are some question in the gate exam which is basically based on this. अगर ये टेक्निक नहीं पता होता तो नहीं मिलता अभी मतलब कैसे आई विल जस्ट टेल यू और रिलेट इट विद दैट एग्जाम्पल. सपोज ये मैंने इन जनरल एक फंक्शन दिया करेक्ट. सपोज दिस फंक्शन इज सेम एज आवर एफ ऑफ जेड इक्वल टू u of x comma y plus I times v of x comma y. That means what I want to apply the whole thing for this function. Okay, so what will be my dou f by dou z bar? That is, as we already know, this is 1 by 2. What is that? Dou f by dou x plus I times dou f by dou y. Can you quickly do that? That means 1 by 2. What is dou f by dou x? You just have to take partial derivative. It will be ux plus ivx plus I times it will be uy plus ivy. Can you take real part together and imaginary part together and see what you are getting? This is ux and I square. It will be ux minus vy. Do you agree? Plus I times it will be vx and plus uy. Correct? Okay. Now, do you see what is your CR equation? If I apply CR equation here, what will I get? Zero. That means what? Dou f by dou z bar, that is zero. This is also a CR equation for me, and इसको बोलते हैं complex form of CR equation. This is called complex form of CR equation. That means what? Now you are having three form of CR equation, correct? Do you agree? दैट मीन्स वॉट अगर तुम्हारा फंक्शन सिर्फ जेड बार में हो तो ईजी है अपना काम. मतलब पार्शियल डेरिवेटिव अगर जीरो है देन आई कैन से दैट द गिवन फंक्शन दैट सेटिस्फाई द सी आर इक्वेशन क्विकली विदाउट पुटिंग यू एंड वी बिकॉज काम तो वही हो रहा है. आई एम यूजिंग दैट हियर. करेक्ट. सो दैट्स वाई मैंने बोला था कि कहीं पे अगर जेड बार दिखे तो प्रॉब्लम है मेरे लिए. डू यू एग्री? In the previous question I told you that if you see a in the function if you see z bar then that is the problem. What is the problem? This was the problem because अगर z bar आया तो उसका partial derivative करूँगा तो that will give me 1. So if it is giving me 1 that means it will never be 0. I'll just tell you. F of z equal to say z bar का square. This was the question and they were asked to say they are asked to prove that whether z bar square था कि I think कुछ और था शायद. No, it was uh, yeah, it was this mod of z the whole square. This was the question and they were asked to find whether this function is differentiable or not. This is my question, correct? And if it is differentiable, ऐसा पता नहीं ऐसा ही कुछ था. So okay, I'll do that. See f of z. Can I write it like this? Z into z bar. Yes. Can I do that? And whenever you see a function, what is the first step you should do? You should see whether it is satisfying CR equation or not. Correct. So whether it is satisfying CR equation. So ये z bar के term में है तो I can do one thing. Dou f by dou z bar equal to 0 आना चाहिए. So dou f by dou z bar this is giving me z. So this will satisfy CR equation only if CR equation only if z equal to 0. Do you agree? See how simple it was. Just one line में आ गया, नहीं तो तुमको क्या करना पड़ता है, ux vx निकाल के सब करना पड़ता, सॉल्व करना पड़ता. तो whenever you see your function in terms of z bar, then it is quite nice, and this is called complex form of CR equation. So you are having three form of CR equation. You need to remember all of them. First one was the original जो भी अपना CR equation ux equal to vy, uy equal to minus vx. Second one was r ur equal to v theta and r vr equal to minus u theta. And the third one is this, dou f by dou z bar, that is equal to 0. Is that okay? Nice. Yeah, so let me define a new most important thing, that is analytic function. This is the property of function that is called analytic function. Okay. Yeah. So are you guys ready for this? Let us see what is analytic. What do you mean by analytic function? Okay. A function, the definition is quite easy. A function f of the complex variable z is analytic at a point z naught if it has a derivative at each point in some neighborhood of z naught. That means what? Suppose I am having a domain. If I am having a point z naught, when will I say the function is analytic at z naught? It should be differentiable at z naught and around a neighborhood of z naught. This should also be differentiable around a neighborhood of z naught. Then only I can say the function is analytic. Otherwise, not. Correct? The function should be differentiable around a neighborhood of z naught, and that. Okay, let us see some example now. What about this function? If I take f of z is equal to 1 upon z, what can you say about this guy? First of all, is this function differentiable at z equal to 0? No. So there is no point of analyticity, because the first case is that z naught अगर 0 पे बात कर रहा हूँ मैं, तो 0 पे डिफरेंशिएबल होना चाहिए. The next thing would be उसके एक नेबरहुड में I could find a neighborhood जिसमें वो डिफरेंशिएबल होना चाहिए. That is the case, correct? So which is not true. But what about if I take any non-zero number other than z, other than 0? Is the function analytic at any non-zero point? Yes, the same thing ना. If I take suppose z equal to 1/2 पे लिया, तो 1/2 पे अगर मैंने कोई एक neighborhood लिया such that I can find a smallest neighborhood जहाँ पे differentiable ही रहेगा. Do you agree? जहाँ पे 0 include नहीं रहेगा. Can I do that? I just have to exclude 0 because 0 is the point where the function is not differentiable. So I should exclude that guy, and that's it. So this function is analytic at each non-zero point. Okay. What about this guy? F of z equal to mod z the whole square. बोलो. What can you say about this guy? First of all, whether it is differentiable at z equal to 0. Yes. अरे भाई तुम लोग I think तुम लोग सो रहे हो. I just did this question. Do you see? इसके पहले ही किया ना मैंने इसको. मैंने बोला भी CR इक्वेशन सेटिस्फाई एट z इक्वल टू 0. एंड इफ़ यू रिमेंबर आई थिंक स्टार्ट में जब मैंने डिफरेंशियबिलिटी पढ़ा था तभी भी मैंने ये एग्जांपल दिया था दैट दिस फंक्शन इज डिफरेंशियबल एट ओनली z इक्वल टू 0. z इक्वल टू 0 पे ही डिफरेंशियबल है और कहीं पे नहीं है ये फंक्शन डिफरेंशियबल. इफ़ यू वांट टू चेक देन यू कैन डू द सफिशिएंट कंडीशन. ux क्या u क्या आएगा तुम्हारा x स्क्वायर प्लस वाई स्क्वायर एंड v विल बी 0. सो व्हाट विल बी ux uy vx vy. Do you see this is differential only at x equal to 0, at no other point. ux will be 2x 2y 0 0. So सब इक्वल होने के लिए ux must be same as vy. So ये दोनों सेम होने के लिए I should have x equal to 0 and ये दोनों को negation होने के लिए again I need y equal to 0. So this is differential only at z equal to 0. But whether it is analytic at z equal to 0. Whether this guy is analytic. No. Why? Correct. That means I cannot find a neighborhood जिसमें वो differentiable हो. That is the perfect way to say. Is that okay? I cannot give you a neighborhood. Around that neighborhood हर एक point के लिए वो differential होना चाहिए because this guy is differential only at one point. That is not enough for me. At z equal to 0. Why? Because f of z is differentiable only at z equal to 0. Nice. Okay. Now, if you are having the definition of analyticity, the next part would be before going to that, let me define singular point. शायद आगे हम लोग फिर से डिफाइन करेंगे but it is okay. If a function f fails to be analytic, at a point z0 but is analytic at some point in neighborhood of z0, then that point z0 is called singular point. Or singularity. Okay. The example is f of z equal to 1 upon z. Correct? Do you agree? Read the definition once again and check. Can I say that z0 is singularity for this? Sorry, z equal to 0. Can I say that? Just read the definition or yes. Do you agree? Because z0, see, a function f is fails to be analytic at a point z0 z नॉट पे एनालिटिक नहीं है, एंड वी ऑलरेडी सॉ दैट z इक्वल टू जीरो पे दिस फंक्शन इज नॉट डिफरेंशिएबल ओनली, तो एनालिटिक की तो बात ही नहीं आई. सो दिस इज नॉट एनालिटिक एट z इक्वल टू जीरो. करेक्ट. सो एंड अराउंड एनी नेबरहुड इट इज़ डिफरेंशिएबल. z नॉट को छोड़ के बाकी अगर z नॉट के अराउंड, दैट इज जीरो के अराउंड कोई भी नेबरहुड लिया, देन दिस गाय इज डिफरेंशिएबल. हाँ, only zero is a problem for me. So zero is singular point, that is called singularity. Correct. And what about this function? Mostly ये दोनों function famous function है, तो I am taking them all the time. Correct. What can you say? Whether it is having any singularity? Yes. It has no singularity. पहली बात तो ये डिफरेंस, ये एनालिटिक ही नहीं है कहीं पे, तो कोई पॉइंट की बात क्या करें. No singularity since it is nowhere analytic. Correct. See, to say some points that is z equal to 1 अगर बोलना है is a singular point for this, then you need to say, you need to give me a neighborhood z equal to 1 को छोड़ के कहीं पे तो वो एनालिटिक होना चाहिए, बट ये तो कहीं पे भी नहीं है as per the definition. See, but it should be analytic at some point in the neighborhood of z dot. That is the important point. Okay, can you see इधर भी necessary condition is same guy, CR equation? Do you agree? बिकॉज एनालिटिसिटी के लिए अपने को क्या चाहिए, डिफरेंशिएबल चाहिए, बट डिफरेंशिएबल के लिए क्या चाहिए, CR इक्वेशन. सो यहाँ पे भी कोई भी फंक्शन दिया है तो फर्स्ट स्टेप तुम्हें वही चेक करना है, वेदर इट इज सेटिस्फाइंग CR इक्वेशन और नॉट. डू यू एग्री? परफेक्ट, वेरी नाइस. व्हाट एल्स? हाँ, two function are analytic in a domain D, then what can you say about their sum? Their sum and their product are both analytic. Analytic in D. And later on we'll see there are some theorem which will give us quickly analyticity, whether the function is analytic or not. And similarly their quotient is analytic provided the function in denominator does not vanish. Denominator does not vanish at any point in D. Perfect. Yeah. And what about composition? And that is also true, because डेरिवेटिव का जो भी रिलेशन सेटिस्फाई हो रहा है सब फॉलो करेगा ना. सिंस वी ऑलरेडी नो कि सम ऑफ टू डिफरेंशिएबल इज डिफरेंशिएबल, प्रोडक्ट इज ऑल्सो, डिवीजन इज ऑल्सो, एंड कंपोजिशन मतलब चेन रूल. ना, whatever property you are having for differentiability. Okay, now let us do a theorem. if f dash of z equal to 0 everywhere in a domain D, then prove that f of z is constant. Throughout D. Can you prove that quickly? Try to think about it. You may start with let f of z equal to u of xy plus I times v of xy. What do you mean by derivative 0? That means derivative exist तो हो रहा है और तुमको पता है derivative क्या होता है, f dash of z क्या होता है, this is ux plus I vx and this guy is 0, that means what, ux is 0 and vx is also 0. Do you agree? Can you get the value of ux, can you get the value of u and v from this? Constant, perfect. For u अगर इंटीग्रेशन लिया तो u will be a constant and for v अगर इंटीग्रेशन है this is also a constant. Say k1 बोलो और k2 बोलो, whatever you say, so overall it is a constant for me. Yep, hence proved. That was quite quick. Okay, f of z is equal to say z cube plus 4 upon z square minus 3 into z square plus 1. Can you give me singularity for this function? Singular point or singularity? बोलो. What is the definition for singularity? Function is not analytic at that point. Analytic कब नहीं रहेगा, जब डिनोमिनेटर में 0 रहेगा. So you just need to solve this. Z square minus 3 या 0 कब होएगा? When z equal to plus minus root 3 ना. And what about z square plus 1? So when z equal to plus minus I. Do you agree these 4 are the only singularity for me for this function? Because अगर z equal to root 3 की बात किया, आई कैन फाइंड अ नेबरहुड जिसमें ये चारों लोग नहीं आएंगे, ये तीनों लोग नहीं आएंगे, बाकी आई कैन फाइंड दैट. करेक्ट. एंड हाउ विल यू फाइंड द डेरिवेटिव ऑफ दिस? कैन एनीबडी say something? How can you find the derivative? Yes, how will you do the derivative? सी इट इज़ इन टर्म्स ऑफ z ओनली ना. तो मैंने बताया था जब भी तुम्हारा फंक्शन सिर्फ z में हो तो यू नीड टू. थर्ड कंडीशन क्यों? कौन सा थर्ड कंडीशन? derivative, I'm just talking about derivative. See, this is only in terms of z ना, and you need to remember one thing. जब भी तुम्हारा फंक्शन सिर्फ z में हो तो क्या करने का, you need to treat this as real में, जैसे तुम लोग डेरिवेटिव लेते थे. You may apply u by v rule. Correct? u upon v rule apply करके you can do the derivative. Agreed? Nice. Okay, let us prove one more theorem. Suppose f and f bar are analytic, then prove then f is constant. Can you prove this? इन अ गिवन डोमेन लिखना चाहिए बीच बीच में, बट यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड ना, समझ जाओ अभी मतलब. कैन यू डू दैट? You need to start with f equal to u of xy plus I times v of xy, correct? Now this is analytic. Analytic मतलब क्या? Differentiable भी होएगा. Differential मतलब क्या? It will satisfy CR equation also. So can I quickly write ux equal to vy and uy equal to minus vx? Agreed? And f bar, what is f bar? That is u of x comma y minus I of v of x comma y. Do you agree? F bar is also analytic, they are saying. Correct. I can write like this u of xy plus I can write I and minus v of xy. Can I write like this? Now since f bar is also analytic, I should write f is analytic implies f satisfy CR equation, and here also f bar is analytic implies f bar satisfy CR equation. Can I say something now? That means ux must be same as vy, but what is my vy here? It is minus vy. Do you agree? And what is your uy? It must be same as minus vx, so that will be just vx. Can you compare these two and tell something? ए यहाँ पे माइनस ना, अच्छा यही बोल रहा था क्या तू श्रेयस? Minus vx, okay. Can you compare and tell something? There ux equal to vy है, there ux equal to minus vy, that means what? माइनस बी वाई की जगह पे मैं क्या लिख सकता हूँ? माइनस यू एक्स लिख सकता हूँ. दैट मीन्स ऑक्स यू एक्स इक्वल टू ज़ीरो. एंड सिमिलरली वी एक्स की जगह पे माइनस वी एक्स लिख, सॉरी, वी एक्स की जगह माइनस यू वाई. कैन आई राइट लाइक दिस फ्रॉम वन? सो दैट मीन्स वॉट? यू वाई, वी को प्रूव करना है ना. सॉरी, आई नीड टू डू वन थिंग. इस साइड लिखता हूँ मैं. यू वाई इज सेम एज माइनस वी एक्स. Correct? That means what? Vx is same as minus Vx. That means what? Vx is also 0. That means what? U constant, V constant. Correct. Nice. That means what? Your function, तुम्हारा function constant है. Do you agree? The proof is clear to you? ये सब simple proof है. You don't have to waste much time here. एक और है, quickly एक वो भी कर लेते हैं अभी. Yeah. Theorem. Theorem जैसे है नहीं, ये f is analytic and mod of f of z is constant, then prove then f of z is constant. This is what you need to prove throughout a domain, domain huh? Okay, how will you prove this? How will you prove? That means what? Mod f of z equal to, say, c. What if your c is 0 or case 1? If your c is 0, what can you say? F of z क्या होता है? U square plus v square equal to 0. That means what? U 0 and v 0. That means function is constant. Prove. And what is case 2? If your c is non-zero. बोलो अभी केस 2 के बारे में. यही है. Then mod f of z that is equal to c. What do you mean by mod f of z? It is f into f bar. Can I see this? Oh sorry, f into f bar square हो जाएगा because ये mod will be square root and then yeah. Yes. So can I say something about f bar? F bar will be c square upon f. Yes. And f of z is never 0 on d. Why? बिकॉज हम लोगों ने सी को नॉन ज़ीरो लिया है. सो एफ ऑफ जेड इज नेवर ज़ीरो, दैट इज़ ट्रू फॉर मी, दैट इज़ ओके फॉर मी. सो व्हाट इज माई एफ बार इज सी स्क्वायर अपॉन एफ. कैन आई सी समथिंग नाउ? Can I conclude something by previous theorem? F is given to me analytic, correct? So C square upon F, that is also analytic. That means what? F bar is analytic. Do you agree? ये क्या है? Quotient है ना? So मतलब F and F bar दोनों analytic हो गया. By previous theorem can I conclude? Function must be constant. Do you agree? F is analytic and F bar I am writing as C square upon F. That is also analytic. I told you that quotient of two analytic function is analytic. The condition should be function should be non-zero, जो denominator है. So that is okay. So that means what? F bar is also analytic for me. F और F bar दोनों analytic, मतलब what is your conclusion? Function must be constant. That's it. ठीक है. Nice. Yeah. Okay. I'm having some time है क्या कि स्टॉप करें आज के लिए? आई थिंक बहुत हो गया. ठीक है फिर.